Fox, and this is Matt Fox on the tube, and this is totally out of control news with me, Matt Fox. Yo, I am in Rostock, Germany, and I am reporting about the situation in America because that is something that is close to my heart. And for the people here in Germany who tune in every once in a while, guten Morgen und herzlich willkommen zu Totally Out of Control News with me, Matt Fox. So, for everybody aware of the situation in Venezuela, the American government seems to think that they can just go and grab boats or ships and just take them over, and that they can just go blow up boats in the ocean, no problem, and that they can try to prosecute military heroes for saying obey the law and for putting that information out there that needs to be out there for the American public to see. The Trump administration is always talking about transparency, but transparency is not what the Trump administration is about, because we all know that since 2016 and Trump was elected, he was talking about letting his taxes out and this and that. And yeah, big surprise, we have never seen Donald Trump's taxes. But I'm going to tell you something. In case you guys didn't know this, Donald Trump, he don't donate no money to charity. Nothing. And if he does, it is a minuscule amount. So, don't think that when I say minuscule, I mean like a couple of $1 million or something, because he is a billionaire, right? No, this man would never give more than 1,000, maybe two, to a charity. Okay, that's one thing. On the other side, it is important to know that Donald Trump pays almost no taxes for years. And if it was so that the IRS was going to audit him, I'm certain that they would find a bunch of anomalies in his bookkeeping. His ex-bookkeeper, Alan Weisel, was sent to prison because of his actions. Corrupt? 100%. Is Donald Trump corrupt? 100% he is. And everybody in his administration is taking advantage of the American public. They are trying to spend money on jets, military parades, ballrooms. He's talking about having a big, Arc de Triomphe built over there. I mean, who needs that? Americans are facing major increases to their medical coverage, and it's coming. It's right around the corner. And unless there is something that is done, then Americans are going to be suffering. Prices are already up, and Americans are paying at the grocery store way more than they used to. Now they're feeling it in their pocketbooks. The credit of most Americans has been, the credit debt has gone up so much. It's unbelievable. I am in Rostock, Germany. I do not have to worry about the situations that's going on in America. But since I'm an American, I talk about it because I feel like it's important for me to get a word out there to the American public, to my friends, to my family. And I care about Americans, and I care about people in general. And I don't like seeing people thrown to the ground by ICE agents because they have brown skin, or maybe because they're not from our country. The thing is when somebody comes into America, they should be protected by the law, all right? And they should have due process. That means if there are people that are doing bad things, necessarily they should be arrested, they should be prosecuted, they should be thrown out. Absolutely, I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, for all of the Americans that are breaking the law and arrested and sitting in jails and prisons, that's the way it goes. But it's not possible just to decide, oh, this person has the wrong skin color, they need to go. Oh, but if you're a white South African, you can stay. Or if you're from Norway or from Denmark, you can stay, come to our country. Let me tell you something. They ain't trying to hear that. And let me give you another heads up, America. When the Olympics come, when the World Cup comes, you guys are going to lose big. And I don't mean the teams. I don't mean the athletes. I mean the cities that are supporting these events will be losing big time because people cannot come from overseas to see these matches unless the Trump administration allows them in. And now the Trump administration is trying to make it so where they can go into people's social media accounts for 5 years, for 5 years, 5 years. And if they have said anything bad about Trump, or if they have shown any opposition to the policies and directives of the Trump administration, then they are going to be not allowed in America. Even though these are law-abiding citizens of other countries with no criminal records, just want to come and watch the Olympics or just want to come to attend a World Cup soccer match, they're not going to be coming into America because the Trump administration does not like anybody who disagrees with it. And I'm very, very sad for my fellow Americans over there that have to go through the types of things the Trump administration is putting them through. And I can say one other thing. Why is it that immigrants from other countries are being treated this way? Just when they are coming in, flying into the country with passports and everything, or visas and everything, and they are not being allowed in just because of their skin color or because of their beliefs. Yeah? If somebody comes into America and they are Muslim, the Trump administration doesn't want to let them in. Yeah? Think about it. That's total, total, total discrimination. Can you agree with me that if you have red skin color, that you should be able to go to America? You should be able to go to Europe. You should be able to Japan. Nobody wants to go to China, though. So, but the thing is, that never was a situation before. But only now, since Trump has been in office, is it a situation. If you guys are willing to let Donald Trump continue to trample on the Constitution and on the oath that he took as the President of the United States, then you guys are looking for some serious situations in the future. All right? Donald Trump is not worthy of a statue. He is not worthy of your respect because he does not respect you. Look what he does when just a reporter asks him a question. Quiet, piggy. What is that shit? What is that shit? He will lie to your face, even as a reporter. Even if you said something to him before and he agreed to it, later on when you ask him again, he'll say, no, you said that. I didn't say that. You said that. Liar. Liar, liar, liar. And it is so sick to see the situation. Look, I'm not for drugs in America or whatever you guys are dealing with over there. I mean, I'm already through all that. So, I mean, for me, it's okay. And like I said, I'm in Rostock. But guess what? This weekend, Daddy Fox, is going to Amsterdam. And I am going to enjoy it. And for my friends and family in America, you guys sit there, maybe sitting around smoking a bowl, and you're thinking, hey, this dude in office, man, he's fucking us over. He's screwing a whole nation over. Yes, he is. He is screwing your whole nation over. And you guys need to realize that. And I don't know what it's going to take, but I'm telling you, each and every one of you that watches this, write a letter to the Supreme Court, ask for Article 2, Section 4 for the Trump administration, everybody in this administration, to be impeached and imprisoned, because it is impossible for our nation to go on as a free democratic nation with this man continuing to hold the position that he is. As for Ukraine, my heart bleeds because of the fact that the Trump administration continues to try to protect Putin. Putin is walking Trump and his mediators like dogs and letting them know who's in charge. But I'm going to tell you something. Ukraine is not stupid. They know what's going on. And they are going to reach in and they're going to fuck Putin, because Putin's only got about a month and a half more. And after that, the Russians are going to stand up. They're already standing up. They're already standing up. And I give them a hearty ho ho. Christmas is coming. And I hope for the Russians it means peace throughout Russia and a united Ukraine, strong and whole. So I encourage all Ukrainians to stand up, be proud of your nation, be proud of your president. And if it comes that you guys go ahead and do another election, but only with certain security concerns dealt with, I'm certain that the Ukrainian people would not be disenchanted with another term by President Zelensky, because the man has shown a complete and utter distaste for dealing with drama. He's not into dealing with any kind of crap that's going to try to throw him off from what his focus is, and that is protecting the Ukrainian people. I encourage any companies outside of Ukraine to come and help them to get some technological advantages so they can take that fight to the Russians, and that these battles can be won by the Ukrainians and that the war can end soon. So I am about out of things to talk about this morning. Like I said, I'm going to Amsterdam today and I'm going to try to have a good weekend. I don't know that I'll be able to do a live shot, but I'll try to do one from Amsterdam. Yeah, until then, I wish everybody who watches a very wonderful weekend, a very peaceful weekend. You guys stay healthy, take care of your families, and remember, here at Matt Fox on the Tube, we're trying to do the right thing, trying to put out the honest news and understand what we need to for a healthy future for our world. All right? So I'm Matt Fox. This was totally out of control news. I'm going to come back at you. Take care and have a nice weekend. Bye bye.